I have a few questions for you to begin our review for health. What is a substance which destroys many pathogens and then prevents infection? That is rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide. This is called an antiseptic. What is a thick, hardened layer of your epidermis? They are a callus. What is a raised area of your epidermis filled with a watery substance? And it usually burns. It's a blister. The layer beneath the epidermis. It's your dermis. The outer layer of skin. This is your epidermis. What is a little sac in the dermis? And the root of a hair grows in it. Is a hair follicle. The dark colored pigment that gives skin its brownish color. This is melanin. What is coloring matter? Coloring matter, think of a pink pig. It is your pigment, an oily substance produced by oil glands of the skin. An oily substance is sebum. What about the fatty layer of skin that stores energy? This is your subcutaneous layer. A cream or a lotion which screens out harmful ultraviolet rays. We haven't learned about that one yet, but it is sunscreen. And what is a gland in the dermis that helps control body temperature? It is your sweat gland, your sweet gland. What layer of your skin has your hair and your nails? That is the epidermis. Now, this would be very strange if your nails grew underneath your epidermis and your subcutaneous layer. That'd be gross. What are some different functions of the skin? Well, number one is it helps prevent dryness and it helps control our body temperature. We just learned about that. It keeps bacteria out. Stores energy, produces a sunshine vitamin. And what is that sunshine vitamin? It is vitamin D. Now, if we have a lack of vitamin D, what disease could we get? You could get rickets. What type of burn affects the epidermis and the dermis? This is a second-degree burn. Only the epidermis, first-degree burn, and all three layers is a third-degree burn. When should we seek immediate emergency medical help if we have a third-degree burn, right? How does perspiration leave the body? How do you perspire? Through your sweat glands, yes. What is another name for the oil glands in the dermis? They are your sebaceous glands. Sebaceous glands. What is it called when your blood contracts to stop the flow, and what is formed? That is a scab. It's a scab. What is the fatty layer of skin that stores energy? Yes, it is your subcutaneous layer. What are the harmful rays of the sun called? Those are ultraviolet rays. And what is a person that has no melanin or no pigment in their skin? They are an albino. Now today, how many of you would say, I don't want a disease? You don't want a disease? Good, me neither. We're going to talk about 4 ways to prevent disease, okay? And we have disease going around today, so it's really important that we read and think what are things that we need to do to prevent disease for our bodies. Well, one of them is drinking a good amount of water. I don't know why this was, but one time I decided I'm not going to drink any water. And I don't remember why I did this, but I think I was not thirsty. I don't know. But I didn't drink water for a day. I felt so sick the next day. I think I made myself sick and probably hurt my kidneys by not drinking water. So it's very important to drink water and adequate water during the day. This will help your body flush out anything bad. it's really good to clean out your body and also cool your body down. So water is important. Exercise is important. Getting outside, for one, remember vitamin D is good for your bones, and so go outside, go out in the sunshine, go play, and get in that sun. Get that exercise in. So exercise is one. Water is one. Another one is getting enough rest. You need to make sure you're sleeping enough. Okay? Don't be going to bed super late and then waking up super early like me. That's not good. I know I need to work on that. So make sure you're getting enough rest, getting enough exercise, getting enough water, and eating the right foods, getting the proper nutrients. Maybe take a vitamin or two just to make sure that you are staying on track and staying healthy and not getting disease. Now we're on page 74. We're going to read today. And let's begin on page 74, guarding against disease. Many diseases and disorders are visible on the skin. Therefore, the conditions of your skin, hair, fingernails is often an indication of your overall health, okay? So check out your hair, check out your fingernails and your skin and see your overall health. Proper nutrients. You know that good nutrition is an important part of good health. Because your skin, including your hair and your nails, is made mostly of protein, your body needs sufficient protein in order to grow and repair itself. A lack of protein results in poor resistance to infection and causes wounds to heal slowly. Adequate vitamin A keeps your hair looking shiny and healthy. Dry, rough, or bumpy skin may be a sign of insufficient vitamin A. Fingernails that split or break easily, are extremely thin, or fail to grow indicate a lack of either protein or vitamin A. So if your fingernails are always splitting, or they're thin, or they just don't grow, then maybe you need some more vitamin A. So make sure you're getting the proper nutrients. Because vitamin E, this helps your body to use vitamin A. Vitamin E is a helper. It helps your body absorb vitamin A. So it's important are essential for healthy skin too. A lack of B vitamins can cause a dry, scaly scalp. Fats are also necessary in your diet to keep your skin from becoming dry and flaky. Vitamin C helps your body to resist and fight infection. And some of you might know this because when you get sick, you might take something called emergency, or you might take more vitamin C, or maybe someone says drink your orange juice. This is because vitamin C is very important to help you fight infection, and it helps wounds to heal properly. A lack of vitamin C can cause slow healing of wounds. Wounds that heal slowly can also result from insufficient zinc, because zinc aids in the growth and repair of injured tissues. Studies show that adequate zinc is especially important during the latter part of the healing process when the layers of the epidermis are healing. Refer to the chart of nutrients on pages 10 and 11 and name 3 good sources for each of these nutrients which are necessary for healthy skin. A sufficient amount of these nutrients usually can be obtained by eating a balanced diet of lean meats, milk and milk products, vegetables, fruits, and whole grain breads and cereals. So eat a variety of good foods for you and get those nutrients in. That's one way to guard against disease is by nutrients. Nutrients. Now let's look at the top. As a person gets older, a lack of protein, B vitamins, and vitamin C can cause a dermis to lose its ability to stretch. And then her little sweet granddaughter is there to go, and wrinkles are the result. Oh, rude, little granddaughter. Just kidding. But yes. So you will get wrinkles because when you get older, your dermis just can't stretch anymore, and then you're stuck with wrinkles. All right, now we said proper nutrients. The next one is vigorous exercise. Exercise in the fresh air improves your blood circulation and gives a healthy glow to your cheeks. Because the increased blood flow brings more nutrients to your skin, exercise is of great value as a protection against skin disease. Exercise also helps the skin retain its ability to stretch. That means if you continue to exercise, you will have fewer wrinkles when you get older. Wow, so exercise so you get less wrinkles. And eat the right nutrients. The next one is sufficient water. Your skin helps prevent your body from becoming dehydrated or dried out. The thin layer of oil on your skin helps prevent too much water from evaporating through your skin. If you do not drink enough liquids, however, your blood draws water from your body tissues. That is scary, including your skin, and your tissues become dry. That's what happens. So your heart starts beating faster and working harder. So you're straining your heart because you're not drinking enough water. So there's not enough liquids being put throughout your body. Your blood starts pulling all the water from anywhere it can get to. And so it just takes it out of your skin and makes your skin dry. When you exercise vigorously in the hot weather, your body can lose more than 1 or 2 pints of water an hour through perspiration or sweat. If you lack sufficient water, your body does not perspire as much as normal, and thus your body cannot keep you cool. Without this cooling process, the body temperature can rise 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit every 5 to 8 minutes. If your body temperature rises too high, you will feel very tired and you may have a headache or feel dizzy. Continued lack of water can result in fainting and a heat stroke. So if you're playing outside and you're running for a long time and you're not having enough water or popsicles or something to cool you down, and that could be have the adverse effect and be detrimental to your health. And you don't want to harm yourself by not getting enough water. Okay, next is adequate rest. Fatigue lowers your body's resistance to disease. Now, every time I used to go to a camp, a teen camp every summer and winter, and every time I would go to camp, I would come back and I would get sick either at camp or the days after camp. And I could never figure out what is happening when I go to camp. Well, I realized it's because we were staying up till midnight. We were eating tons of bad foods for us. We were hardly getting any sleep, and I would be exhausted, and then I would go home, and I would get sick immediately because my body's resistance was low. If you're not getting enough sleep, you get fatigued, and fatigue lowers your body's resistance to disease and affects the appearance of your skin. Most skin cells which have been damaged during the day gradually are replaced while you rest. If the body lacks sufficient sleep, the skin loses its healthy appearance. Because your body is still growing, you need from 9 to 12 hours of sleep each night. Meaning, if you go to bed at 8, you should sleep at least till 5. But if you go to bed at 8, you should be waking up somewhere between 5 and 8 in the morning. If you go to bed at 9, you should be getting up anywhere from 6 to 9 in the morning. If you're going to bed at 10, you should be getting up anywhere between 7 to 10 in the morning to get adequate rest. And at the top of page 76 is link up, but we're not going to read that. That's just an exercise we could do in class, but that is like a coronavirus nightmare, so we're just going to stay away from that. Quick checkup. Name 4 ways to guard against disease. What are our 4 ways? Ready? There are, number 1 is proper nutrients, or eating the right foods. The next one is exercise. The third one is water, drink enough water. And the fourth one is rest. Rest is all simple things, but why is it so hard to do? Drink water, exercise, rest, and eat proper foods. Now, what are some proper nutrients you should get? Well, you should have protein and the vitamins A, B, C, and E, and then fats and zinc. And how much sleep should you guys be getting? 4th grade, 9 to 12 hours. Well, tomorrow we're going to read about my least favorite word over there. We're going to finish up the chapter, and then Monday and Tuesday we'll be reviewing for our test. Man, we're almost done with this chapter, and you guys are doing a great job. And thank you guys when you comment on my videos and you're talking on Google Classroom. That really helps me know how much you guys are retaining, and if you're picking up this some of this stuff, and if you're watching the videos. So thank you. I appreciate it. And I will see you in another subject, or if this is your last one, woohoo!